Hey collective, welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I'm Jenny. So we are going to do something a bit different today. So we're going to do something called pick a card, which I've seen a lot of tarot readers do. I've never done it myself, but I thought it's Sunday, it's rainy, let's do something fun. Hopefully it's fun. Okay. So let me explain it to you. So there's 3 groups of cards. So the first one, oh, these nails, they're going to be together. Hold on. The first one is the offering. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick whichever set of cards and stones resonates with you, and that's how you're going to know that it's your portion of the reading. So the other thing I did was get crystals. So this is carnelian. So this is part of the first reading. And then I got this rune, which means harvest and a fruitful year. So the carnelian stone enhances self-esteem, creativity, physical energy, and the card itself means time for something to be given or given up, generosity or donation. So we're going to grab some cards. So, oh, we're going to grab some charms too. So if this is resonating with you, then you'll know it's your reading. So we got a wine glass, a swan, and an elephant. Okay. So, I'll grab the other cards now just so we don't have to do that later. This one has a heart, and I'm going to explain all of these. So this is a flower, a heart, and a sun. And this one has a key, a butterfly, and what is that? I've never gotten this one before. It's a fish. A fishy. Okay. All right. So since we're looking at this one first, Spirit, what do we need to know about enhancing self-esteem, creativity, and time for something to be given up, and that it's a fruitful year. You have healing energy. Okay. We'll get one more of these and see if we can figure out what else. So maybe that's what you're offering people, is your healing energy. A fork in the road. Okay. We'll get one more, and then I have a deck I haven't used in a very long time that we're going to use. All right, one more. Witch hunt. Okay. All right, let's grab. So this is the Animal Guides Tarot. So we'll see what we need to know about your healing energy and a fork in the road. Traditionally and psychically, witch hunts have been created against people who have healing properties, that they can heal people with their words or their medicine or their physicality. All right, what else? So you got 7 of Earth. So it's the planning, resources, and efforts you've invested in your dream will recap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. card. All right, let's get one more. All right, you got 6 of fire. Rescue dog. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you are singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. Okay. So I feel like, oh, sorry about that. I feel like the witch hunt could be because you're just you, if that makes sense. And because you have this healing property, so people that have healing properties draw in the wrong type of people, because we need to fix things, right? As healers, we draw in narcissists, we draw in psychopaths, we draw in all kinds of people that aren't conducive for our well-being. However, after you realize that you can't fix these people, you walk away and you heal yourself, and you're capable of doing that because of your healing properties. So I think that you've started something. Could be related to your healing. You could be in healthcare. You could be in like customer service, whatever it is. You've been recognized as going above and beyond. So that being said, you've got some haters. And I think the fork in the road, we're going to get a couple more cards. So I think the fork in the road is just that, do you let these people, damage your psyche with their bad behavior because they can if you let them? Or do you walk away from these people and choose yourself? Always choose yourself. Unless it's a child. If it's a child, choose your child. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. So I also I went through my cards today. So this is the Season of the Witch deck. So what does the collective need to know? Who have chosen this particular part of the reading? What do they need to know about why this is coming up and what direction they should be going in? So you got Horse. Unsure of how to break out of your cage. Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Okay. So maybe this is hard for you. Maybe you're a person who likes to be liked. I used to be that way. And that can make it difficult to walk away from people who are not nice to us. Because you think if you're nicer, that eventually everything is going to be fine. And, of course, the healing, nice person that you are, they're eventually going to come around, right? No, it's not that way. Some people just like to punish others for being unique, unfortunately. So, all right. So let's get one more card out of this deck. Sunstone. And the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered. Oh, lives a world yet to be discovered. Oh my God. Okay. So I think this is just telling you, being your unique self is better than belonging to a group. And also, maybe that would be a good reason for you to get some carnelian to help you with self-esteem, with helping you to offer that generosity to yourself, if that makes sense. So I'm really feeling energetically that this offering could be to be generous with yourself and stop being so generous with others. All right, we're gonna grab one more card. All right, this is the Oracle of the Mermaid, so let's just see what we can get here. This is going to be kind of like your advice card, but I mean, it's obvious that it's difficult for you to separate yourself from whoever these people are. All right, let's see. Concomancy. Wisdom of shells. Seashell divination. All right, we have to look that up because I have no idea what that means. But I'm sure it's associated with whatever this is. Oh, look at that. I found it in 2 seconds. Okay. So, interesting. So it says, just as crystals hold energies and messages for us, so do these beautiful living homes and structures of sea creatures. Each creature resonates with a particular energy, and by connecting with the shell, holding it and feeling its qualities and understanding its connections, we are beginning to heal a part of ourselves. And while we are all perfect and unique expressions of God or goddesses, this could be empowering and freeing to all of us. Take a walk on the shoreline and do a cleanup of any plastic or human debris you find, which I always do, by the way. It's important to pick up plastic. Find a shell, hold it, and see what it has to say to you. And you may wish to return it to the shore with thanks for its energy, blessings, and messages instead of claiming it. You do not need to possess everything. Okay. All right. That's good advice. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. I hope that was helpful. If this resonated with you, I just want to show you this card so you can look it up later if you want to. All right. Okay. We got one done. Let's keep going. What did I do with that? I'm always like picking up decks and putting them places. Oh dear Lord. Okay. All right. Look at this. I must have put it like right here. All right. Anyhow, sorry, I got distracted. Okay. So the next one, and if this resonates with you, this is appetite. It is, so the name of it means to deceive. Communication, it also is, the stone is good for clarity of thoughts, communication skills. And then you got, oh, these nails. You got the fall line. So the card means the energy of walking on eggshells. Redefining reality, breaking open. And then the rune that you got means constraint and lessons and hardships. So you got a little red heart, you got a pink flower, and you got like a sun. So let's see what you need to know in regards to walking on eggshells. I'm getting it's always a good plan to have in place when you're walking on eggshells because they could break. Maybe that's significant. False person. Okay. So you're dealing with a false person, and this could make you energetically feel like you're walking on eggshells. Introspection is needed. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, jeez. Okay, then. Your confidence intimidates others. Okay. So, when people shine brightly, some people don't like that light. So some people will try to stomp on your light. And if a person is saying there's somebody and then showing you there's somebody else, maybe that's why the introspection is needed and the clarity of thought. So maybe that's why this came out. And then constraint, lesson, and hardship. So if this is for you, people teach us lessons every day, right? In a perfect world, we would only run into shiny, happy people, and life would be, easy. But life isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be easy. So I feel like whoever this person is in your life, that's probably a difficult person, they always are, this is coming up because this person is in your life to teach you a lesson. And it could be about constraint, because when we are dealing with difficult people, it would be easy if we could just scream at them, right? Or be like, you're the biggest asshole I've ever met. But no, we can't say that. I mean, I guess we could, but depending on what the situation is, it could get you in a lot of trouble. So let's see what you need to know here. So you got Queen of Fire. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. This is such a cute card. It's Persian cats. All right. So I think this is coming in to tell you that you are a multifaceted, multi-talented person. You have a lot going on. So this person who you're dealing with is just one piece of a big, a big world. So I think it's just saying that, don't focus all your energy on this person, even though they're focusing their energy on you. Queen of Water. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Yeah, so on the top of this card, I didn't see it. It says talented, brilliant, independent, which is basically what I said. And then over here, Queen of Water, compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. So if you are indeed psychic, which I am, you are going to be able to, I won't say it's like a printout, but read what people are thinking if the room is slightly off. If there's a lie, if someone genuinely doesn't like you and they are smiling in your face, but they actually don't like you. These are the things that I used to ignore. I don't ignore them anymore. And neither should you. So I think that, you know, this could be an emotional time for you. But that being said, you know, you're all that in a bag of chips. I don't know why that came out, but so this false person is trying to deceive you and make you think that, yeah, everything's fine, they like you. But at the same time, they're also making you feel like you're walking on eggshells. So this is a lesson. So treat it as what it is. You got money magic. In its limiting beliefs that magic goes to die. Okay. And then you got hummingbird. The winds beneath your wings are shifting. And if you don't pay attention, you might lose flight. Yes. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to how you're feeling. And it's interesting that this card is coming under here because it is telling you to listen to your intuition, physically, mentally, and then this money magic. I feel like this is just saying to seek support. Seek support from your friends, your family, whoever loves you, because this could be a very challenging situation to go through. Nobody likes to be not liked. They just don't. All right, let's grab one of these cards. It'll be like an advice card. All right. What information does the collective need if you've chosen this path? Oh, and I should have said too, all three of these could be for you. It doesn't just have to be one. All right, what do they need to know? Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. Okay. We're just going to look it up and see what it says. This was so easy to grab the first time. Watch it be like lost in the sauce here. 73. Alrighty. It is time to observe what is around you and about you, to truly gaze upon what can be seen, and to think on that for a time. Okay. So I think this is a manifestation card. Basically, we're capable of having some say in our direction of our life, where we're going. And I think this is just saying, you know, you are capable of anything. But it is good to sit with yourself and contemplate how you're feeling, what you need, what direction you need to go in. Well, I hope this was helpful to whoever you are. And I hope you guys like this. If you do, let me know. Like I said, this is my first one, so it's slightly chaotic. But I do plan on doing more of these because I think they're pretty cool. All right, so the last card, if I can pick it up, which I can't. Damn it. I put on these super long nails and they're a pain in the ass. All right, so you got the Siren card. This is a beautiful card. And this is Hematite. So this stone is good for grounding, protection, and emotional balance. The card itself means lost in the spell of longing and desire, awakened sensuality. And your rune means divine utterance, signals, and message from God, something prophetic. So you got a fish, a key, and a butterfly. So let's see what you need to know. We'll pull from this deck and see what we get. So Spirit, restore. Okay, that just came flying out. All right, what else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know about being lost in the spell? You dodged a bullet. People underestimated you. Okay. So I feel like this is related to someone who you were probably in love with. You got a message from up above, a divine utterance saying this person wasn't good for you. And maybe you went out and got yourself a hematite and obtained emotional balance after being lost in sensuality for this person. You know, it's amazing how we can be addicted to people because of how sexual they are and how great the sex is. Like, it can really make you lose your mind, and we can be stuck in cycles because we are just sexually obsessed with people. So I feel like this is saying you obviously ended this relationship with this person. You're restoring yourself. You've listened to a message from the universe, from God, and you are seeking balance. So let's see what else we can get for you. And I feel like for each one of these, maybe we'll pull an advice card, another advice card at the end. I've never done this before, so it's my first rodeo. But I saw it done today, and it was actually like super amazing. So, all right, anywho, so let's see. You got 10 of air. The end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that brighter future awaits. This card is really cute. Okay, so yes, my guides were correct. This is about a relationship of some sort. And then you got Oriole. You are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. You know what's funny? And it's so insane how the universe works, because sometimes we just hold on to things. We hold on to things because we want them, and we want what we want, right? But you don't realize that releasing things, people, whatever it is that you need to let go of, releasing it can really make a huge difference, and you may end up getting what you want because you let it go. And that's not bullshit, because it's happened to me lots. And energetically holding on to people does not help. Food for thought. All right, you got citrus fruits. It's time to surrender to your unraveling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. Yeah. Surrender to the chaos, the madness, the fact that we don't have control over our lives. Light worker. The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. Yes. So I used to be one of these people who was all like, love and light, love and light. I'm not going to think negatively about other people. You know what? It doesn't help, because you're ignoring the shadow aspect of yourself, and you're not grounded as a person, like as a whole person. You need to have all sides of the shadow. You can't be ignoring parts of yourself. So maybe that's part of the unraveling, is looking at all sides of yourself, being okay with all sides of yourself, and keeping it moving, right? Yeah, but I feel like people did underestimate you because they didn't think you were just going to walk away. But guess what, bitch? Sometimes we just do it. Sometimes you're just like, taking the garbage out. Okay, so let's get you a card for this section. This is really fun, actually. And I think we're actually going to skip the... Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll grab one. I have a deck over there that's like self-care. So, Spirit, what does the collective need to know in regards to this? Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Yes. So, this person that you let go of sexually and energetically, letting them go is going to allow you to give and receive of yourself. You're not going to be giving from an empty cup anymore. You know, if you thought sex was filling up your cup, it really wasn't. I mean, it makes us happy, right? I guess for like a moment. But as a whole, it's not, you know, it's not going to fix us, and it's not going to fix a relationship. Yes. So allow yourself to live in the happy. Okay. All right. So whoever you are, I hope that was helpful. And I was thinking about this deck yesterday. So for the first group, for the offering, for the healer, what do we need to know for them? So you got peace. It says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend and perform. Make your life a drama-free zone. Yep. I have to tell you, I've taken myself out of a lot of family situations, just basically disappeared, and I'm happier. I don't have to deal with it. There's no drama in my universe. kindness for the middle one. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Yeah. Yeah. Seeing yourself as you are. All right. One last one. Mind for this one. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how to outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. All right. So I'll take a picture of this so that you guys can look at it, and I will upload it. But let me know if you like this. Let me know if it, if it resonated. And again, I hope you guys are doing super amazing. Happy Sunday. And, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will be seeing you guys soon. I love you so much. Oh, thanks for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. My views have gone up a lot. And my subscribes have gone up a lot. So you guys are amazing. Let me know if there's anything, that you want to see on the channel, if there's anything that I can do more of that you like. But have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you guys so much.